Hi guys, my name is Rashid Kambal, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about Persepolis, the city, not the graphic novel. Talk about the art which flourished during its construction and about the culture. Initially, Persepolis was founded as a ceremonial capital of the Achaemenid Empire. Achaemenid spelled over to the left, and that's how it's pronounced. The city was never meant to really be defensible. It was more of a display of the strength of the Persians. It's as if they wanted to show the rest of the world they could have this glamorous, completely impractical seat of power, which they wouldn't need to defend because their armies were everywhere quelling any threat. Of course, after the splendor of the Persians had largely died out, Persepolis itself was laid waste to. So there are three main founders of the city of Persepolis, but the founder of the Achaemenid Empire itself was Cyrus II, also known as Cyrus the Great. He established the foundations for the empire's success. A little note here, I'll be using the terms Persian and Achaemenid interchangeably, although technically there will be later Persian empires such as the Safavids and the Parthians. Calling the Achaemenids Persians is correct, as they are the first real empire in the area we refer to as Persia, and they founded the culture we refer to as Persian. Anyway, the ruler who started construction on the city of Persepolis was Darius the Great, also known as Darius the First, who's pictured on the far left. Darius is the successor to Cyrus II and was the first one who started any dominance in the region of Persia. And that dominance would last until Darius III gets overthrown by Alexander the Great. After Darius' death, his son Xerxes, who's pictured in the middle, takes the throne. He continues the building of Persepolis until he's killed by his bodyguard. It's Xerxes' son, Artaxerxes, who many historians believe may have been the person that orchestrated his father's assassination. Artaxerxes is the one who finishes the building of Persepolis. Much of the art in Persepolis is centered around the ruined but still breathtaking architecture. This right here is the east stairwell to the Apadana, which we will talk about next. The Apadana is the main building in Persepolis, as you can see right here, and it was the first building which was commissioned by Darius. This building itself is massive, and according to the artwork from the era, it was even grander than its ruins suggest. Here are some more reliefs from the ruins of the Apadana. These are reliefs from the ruins of the Apadana. Most of these suggest the subservience of the people conquered by the Persians. As you can see, some of these people are giving tributes to the king of Persia, and the one with the lion signifies the warlike capabilities of the Persians. These artworks used to be jewel encrusted, but looters have long since made off with all the art jewelry and the gold that was the ones adorned these reliefs. So moving on to the Hall of 100 Columns, this was a massive audience hall near the Apadana. And once again, its reliefs once again suggest the dominance of the Persians. One such relief is the doorway relief, and the quote is inscribed in the back of this. But looking really quickly at the relief itself, you can see that there are three rows of throne bearers holding up the throne of Darius. Now, on the back of this, there is a quote, which is a tribute to Darius himself. It says, "If you think how many are the lands of which Darius the king took possession, consider the images that carry the throne. Then you will know, then it will be known to you, the land of the Persian man has gone far, and it will be known to you the Persian man has beat the enemy far from Persia." So this is just once again a symbol of the Persian dominance, and the people holding up the throne is a symbol of their subjugation to the Persian throne. Now onto culture. The Persians throughout much of their ancient history were Zoroastrians, and since the Persians were a conquering people, they had grown and become very tolerant of other cultures and religions. The Zoroastrian symbol is depicted in this picture here, and Zoroastrianism itself was a very tolerant religion in that it wasn't an absolute. They accepted that there could be other gods, and this allowed for them to be very tolerant. This is very prominent in the Gate of All Nations. Although the gate was dedicated to the chief Zoroastrian god, Ahura Mazda, The name itself is a testament to the Persian tolerance for all religions. Cyrus, who I briefly mentioned earlier, is another testament to this equality between all the religions. Cyrus is spoken of very highly in the Bible as the savior of the Israelites. And these are my citations, and thank you for watching.